with the lovely Aja. Now, if it pleases the court, I'd like to present it in a manner I know best, in the form of a charade, an entertainment, if you will. At worst, it might beguile your time, but if at any point any of you should like to enter in, I certainly wouldn't object. Now, may I set the stage? I shall impersonate a man. Come, enter into my imagination and see. His name, Alonso Quixote, a country squire, no longer young, bony, hollow-faced, eyes that burn with the fires of inner vision. Being retired, he has much time for books, so he studies them from morn to night, and often through the night as well. And all he reads oppresses him, fills him with indignation that man's nervous ways towards man. So he proves, and proves, and proves, and finally, from so much brooding, his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity, and conceives the strangest project ever imagined, to sally forth into the world and right all wrongs. No longer shall he be plain Alonso Quixote, but a dauntless knight, known as Don Quixote de La Mancha. Well, Sancho, how dost thou like the adventure?
Oh, it's just marvelous, Your Grace, but it's peculiar. To me, this great highway to glory looks exactly like the road to El Tabasco, where you can buy chickens cheap.
Well, like beauty, my good friend, 'tis all in the eyes of the beholder. Just wait, and thou shalt see amazing sights.
What kind?
Why, knights and nations, warlocks and wizards, a cavalcade of vast unending armies.
They sound dangerous!
Oh, they are dangerous, but one there'll be who leads them, and he'll be the most dangerous of all.
Well, who is he? Who?
The great enchanter. You'd be wise to fear him, Sancho, for where he walks the earth is blighted, and his heart is cold and spirit shriveled. But one day we shall meet face to face. And on that day...
Well, I wouldn't get too upset, Your Grace. As I always say, have patience and shuffle the cards.
Do you never run out of problems?
No, Your Grace, I was born with a belly full of them.
Aha!
What is it?
How long since we sallied forth?
About 2 minutes?
So soon shall I engage in brave, unequal combat.
Combat? Where?
Canst not see? There below, a giant of infamous repute.
What giant?
It is that dark and dreaded ogre, by the name of Matagoga. You can tell him by the 4 great arms are wearing on his back.
It's a windmill.
Ho, feckless giant standing there! Avast! Avaunt! On guard! Beware!
No, Your Grace, I swear by the hairs of my wife's little black mustache. That's not a giant. It's a... Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say? That's a windmill.
The work of my enemy.
The enchanter?
Sancho, it comes to me.
What, Your Grace?
At the last minute he transformed that giant into a windmill. It's probably because I've never been properly dubbed a knight.
That's no problem. Just tell me how it's done and I'd be glad to take care of this drubbing myself.
Oh, thank you, my good friend. But it may only be done by another knight.
That's a problem. I've never seen another knight.
Well, the lord of some castle with you. A king, maybe even a duke.
Very well, Your Grace. I'll keep my eye out for any kings or dukes as we go. By the way, does Your Grace know where we're going?
Wherever the road may lead. Aha!
What is it?
There.
Where?
There, the very place.
Would Your Grace just give me a hint?
There in the distance, a castle.
Castle?
Yes, rock-bound amidst the crags.
Crags?
And the banners. The brave banners flaunting in the wind.
Anything on them?
I can see a cat crouching in a field toy. And beneath it, the inscription, Meow. Undoubtedly the insignia of some great lord.
Oh, that's fine, Your Grace. Maybe this is where you can get yourself drugged.
Don't. Blow thy bugle that wolf may mount the battlements and announce our arrival.
I don't see a castle. I do see something. Maybe it's an inn.
Inn.
We better pass it by, Your Grace. These roadside places are full of rough men and women.
Come, Sancho, we shall ride straight for the drawbridge of yon castle, and there thy vision shall improve. Thank you.